hello. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the livest podcast on earth.
It's been a minute.
Oh my god, it's just me and the Swagalicious.
Right?
It's been a while.
It took all of the things to make this happening.
Hey!
No, we're not doing that.
We're not gonna say hi to our friends as they join the live. Sorry we're a little late. Had some technical difficulties.
Had some necessary business to handle.
Yes, but we made it. We're here. Hey!
I think this is just one of them things where this is just a real deal Swag and Frisco show. And all that we go through and all the things that we do to try to bring the necessary and unnecessary to you. You know? Because at the end of the day, we just us. You know what I mean? Like, shaking and baking, moving and grooving, and trying to make a transaction. Try to make it happen, you feel me?
I'm gonna learn how to say that shit one day.
Yeah,
Shaking and baking, moving and grooving.
You got to actually be doing it to say that there.
What you trying to say? Man, I be shaking and baking and moving and grooving and making shit happen too.
Right. That's what you be doing. I be doing a little something different. So, you know, you'll formulate yours. You can't do what I do. You're going to do what you do. And that's why we're the necessary, unnecessary podcast. People saying something. I caught a live. Yes, you did. It's up. And you caught a sporadic one. Look.
A sporadic one. Very sporadic.
You know, we had guests. We had all stuff all set up. But we've been working really hard, doing a lot of different stuff, trying to bring you the best quality show we can, trying to bring you the best guests we can, trying to be punctual, consistent, and trying is such a word that I don't use, you know, because we are doing it, but we run into rigmarole and figmarole and all of the such a things and that goes.
Sweat bulging up out the forehead and stuff,
You know what
I'm saying? It's a little hot.
It's the waiting. It's the not getting. It's the figuring it out on your own that we go through.
Make sure you still fresh. I'm always fresh. So we gonna talk about today. Oh, we got the
But we in the necessary room. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, you guys like our orange room? If you
This
guys like our orange
is-
room, you should like, share, and comment.
This is the necessary room. You feel me? We've been working really hard to find a podcast at home. We done filmed in parking lots, backyards,
In our cars.
living rooms,
Bathrooms.
you in the bathroom.
I know shit in my game. I was in the bathroom.
Post offices.
Damn, I'm at the post office.
9 different podcast studios. The Punch Bowl Social.
The hustle is real.
And I actually believe this is episode 80.
In the orange room. Oh my god, episode 80.
Which means, you know, we getting to where we supposed to be getting to, and you know what I mean?
100 is right around the corner.
We don't have to tune in for the Orange Affair.
Okay.
The people voted.
No, the fucking people did not
We're
vote
gonna
for the
tally
fucking
the
orange
votes.
affair. There's no listen, y'all. Okay, he wants to have an orange affair. No, fuck
Yes.
no. I'm
Like
not.
every time we be here, this is why we don't do shows with just me and you, because you want to argue. I'm not finna argue with you. We put the challenge out there.
No, we never
the people
did.
voted. We did.
No, we
Look in the comments on those episodes
we
on
didn't
Facebook
do
and
anything.
Instagram.
That's why they're laughing because they know that you like we. Then you made a comment.
You the one said, well, look on down in the comment. And people voted.
Bro, I'm not wearing all orange. Like that's just ugly. We gonna look like a big old orange thing of Kool-Aid.
You can wear whatever you want to wear.
I'm wearing black. Man.
I'm coming to the Orange Affair.
Can I wear all black?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just put on some orange earrings or some goodness.
Orange earrings. I want some orange on the right. I got you.
Ew.
I'm wearing black. Orange is just not a color I want to wear like that. Not a whole outfit.
Okay. You know, do it how you do it. But that's what it is. In the discussion.
See, look, we got people making comments. They even said,
He said you wearing orange. That's what he said.
no, I'm not wearing orange. Oh my God, whatever. So what are we talking about today? Nippy Swagalicious.
I think we should talk about things that are necessary and things that are unnecessary. So, you've been looking at a lot of trending topics. I'm going to pull out my necessary gavel.
Oh, can I bang something? Is it hard?
No.
All right.
Yes. That's what she said. And I'm going to bang the gavel if it's necessary, and I'm going to...
What you gonna bang the gavel?
Your big old head.
Oh my God. Y'all watching this? This is
On the thing.
Oh, can I do it?
Okay. So let me start. I'll get 5 and you get 5.
Okay.
Necessary or unnecessary?
Banging when it's
Necessary.
okay.
Female rappers. I knew that was
I was about to break the table on that one.
Male rappers. How you gonna tap it for the male?
Cause men been doing this shit since rap started. They been doing it. Next.
Necessary or unnecessary? Kanye West. Necessary?
Yeah, he necessary because he be speaking some
New
truth.
Kanye or old Kanye?
All of Kanye.
Every Kanye?
Yes. Yes.
We gonna get into that.
We gonna get into that. Yee, I'm rocking with you, Yee.
Yay.
Fuck is Yay?
That's what he calls it.
Yee?
No, yay.
Jay's new?
Oh my God.
What was Yee?
Necessary or unnecessary? EBT cards.
The fuck? Necessary. I don't even have one. But I want one. And if you want to give me yours, I will take that motherfucker. Fuck.
That's 3. Necessary or unnecessary? The necessary, unnecessary.
God damn, if I can break this table. Ah! We're very necessary.
That was 4. Necessary or unnecessary? Nip swag. Oh! They hate it right in the dance.
I gave it 3 taps.
I don't need no
taps.
taps. I need a bomb.
Oh my God.
I got the hammer now, cuz I feel like it's your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna be all over the place. Necessary or unnecessary? Tariffs. Ooh.
I will say unnecessary.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Why you gotta goof off all the time? That's unnecessary.
Marijuana! Motherfucker, you ain't gotta think that goddamn hard.
I do.
No, you do not.
Because for me, it's unnecessary.
But we're not talking about you. We're talking about in general, like, life.
I mean, you don't necessarily need weed.
You don't necessarily need it. But there are some people who do
Think they
need
do.
No, they do need it.
I'm not banging my gavel on weed.
You better bang your gavel, Judge.
It ain't necessary to me. I could do without it.
Watch this one. Alcohol. Ooh. That's 3. What you gotta say, man?
That ain't necessary.
Okay, all right. Because I'm gonna say.
I mean, I enjoy a little bit of the squeeze every now and then.
Yeah, we know.
Me, you feel
Every
me?
now and then.
But
Huh?
I don't drink every day though. I drink, you feel me? Socially. When I'm out and I'm feeling loose.
So about 5 days out the week.
No, hell no. Every 2. I know, in real life.
Okay.
You know?
Gross. I don't drink at all.
Yes, you do. Waste drinks.
And so that says I don't drink. I'll take a sip. Little cute little.
They always want a bit of the sweet.
Oh God. All right, so that was 3.
Uh-huh.
Cockroaches.
Come on, cuz.
Dead serious. Are they fucking necessary? No, I mean, and why do they exist? Exactly. That's something I really always wondered.
To tell you your house is nasty.
No.
If you got cockroaches, your house is nasty.
It don't matter
That's a telltale sign
don't matter.
that your house is nasty.
It don't matter how clean you are. It don't matter how clean you are. I've been in some clean, dope ass hotels and
That means it's filthy somewhere.
somewhere.
In the walls. They got food.
Oh, okay. We don't have that discussion, man.
Cockroaches only come if there's 2 things.
Heat and food.
One, your house is nasty. That's number 1. That's the main one. Your house is nasty. You're not picking up the crumbs. You're not cleaning in between the stove and the refrigerator. You're not Clorox wiping. You're not bleaching the floor.
Yeah, I was like, fuck Clorox wiping. We go straight to the bleach.
You're not cleaning your house good enough because you got stuff there for them. 2 is that your direct neighbor got roaches and they coming next door.
Man.
Because if your neighbor nasty,
It don't matter what you
and they a hoarder, and they got crumbs everywhere, them roaches gonna come there and go to see what's going on over there. Like, man, we just taking a vacation. You feel me?
I can't wait for us to move to a house. I can't stand neighbors.
It's a big deal, man.
Alright, one more.
But
No, what?
in the South, though, you gotta know the difference between water bugs.
No.
and cockroaches.
There's no.
There's a difference.
No, there is
water
not.
bugs
No,
are outside
no,
bugs.
no.
Cockroaches are inside bugs.
They
So
all
water
get in the
bugs
house.
come in from outside, but cockroaches derive from inside.
It doesn't fucking matter. They're all disgusting, and I hate bugs. All of them.
Go ahead on what you say.
All right, with my next one, necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I go so many ways. All right.
I'll give you a few extra ones. We just we on the squeeze.
We are on the squeeze. I'm just trying to think of another one. I don't want to do a typical like. Oh, of course, yeah.
You got me on the hook.
Strip clubs. And we at KOD. Are strip clubs necessary or unnecessary?
No one. The strip clubs are necessary for.
That's right.
They made her who she is.
They
She
sure
grew up
did.
in there like diamond.
Not grew up in there.
Yes, you did. You was a baby when you started it. I remember the first time I seen.
You saw me strip in San Francisco.
I seen you in the club. I didn't see you strip, but I didn't know, and I was totally caught off guard.
Wait, in San Francisco?
Yeah. Remember, me and my cousin came for his birthday, and my other cousin, and we was there, and then here you come with the short haircut, like.
Man, I don't remember. My memory is so bad.
And I'm like, oh. I felt like the teacher on Players Club, like, Diamond, what are you doing in here, Diamond? You're supposed to be in class.
Boy, your voice said do the cracking thing, like, really? Is that what? A lot of people were shocked when they saw me in the show.
I was, and you was like, man, your cousin want to dance? Bro.
Oh my God,
said,
come on, man.
I said, get your ass over there. What's wrong with you?
What did I say?
You better not get naked. Over in this area over here, we partying.
Don't get naked in the strip club.
Not in this area. You go over there to the other patrons.
Oh my God.
That was unnecessary.
It was very necessary.
It was necessary for you though. But no, as years went on, and I'm kind of like, I don't partake myself personally. That's just not my thingamajig. I'll go, for if I need to go, but that's where you grew up at, though.
Bro, why did I say I grew up in the strip club? Like I
grew up in the projects. You grew up in the strip club. I I mean, that's where you became from a girl to a woman. Tell the truth or no?
Oh, I learned a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how you evolve. Because you started, because I was young when I seen you, so you were younger.
I was like 20.
Yeah, so you grew up.
26.
Yeah, you grew up.
I was still
Nah, hell no.
That's
You
right.
wasn't 27,
Yes, I was.
26.
I was late in my 20s. 2000.
Was that all your necessaries and unnecessaries? That was 4. You got one more?
No, it was fine.
Was it?
Yeah, it was tariffs, strip clubs, marijuana, the bugs, and I said one other one. I forgot what it was. Okay, well, I'll say another one. Hell, we're on the road now. Necessary or unnecessary? Oh yeah, that's alcohol.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, we said yeah, that's fine.
So you wanted to talk about yay.
Oh yeah.
Yay, goddammit. Kanye. He calls himself Yay. Yeezus. It's Yeezus or
Right.
it's Yay. Not
Whatever the fuck, Kanye.
West. What are your thoughts? He said Jay-Z and them baby was retarded.
Okay.
Both of the babies was retarded. And that's why they don't never show no pictures of them and they hide them when they don't love them because they're retarded.
I'm not laughing at that. It's just the way this fool is saying it. You know,
That's what happened, right?
But you'd have to say it like that. Like
How you want me to say it?
So how I feel about specifically that one, because my kids are on the spectrum.
Okay.
I've been said that. And see, this is the thing about how I feel about Kanye and his tweets. They come across very, I don't even know what the word is to use, but the message behind them is real. He's not lying. I've been said Beyonce's kids must have something going on, whether it's Down syndrome, autism, whatever. There's something going on. Like, you could, first of all, you can tell me to look at them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just certain little things you be like,
I have a question though.
what?
Who in the Sam hell is on Twitter? X.
Oh, I'm not on X, why?
Yeah, who's on there?
What?
Ain't nothing but
Oh, you talking about him when he got all the tweets?
No, just who's on? Because I
No,
always,
there's a lot of people on
I
X.
know, I always hear about Twitter, but nobody I know would be like, "Hey, you seen that tweet?" No, nobody's seen that tweet.
They screenshot the tweets and put it on Instagram.
Right.
So it's like,
So who's actually on there?
A lot of
It's a
people are
bunch
seeing
of
them.
conservatives and news stations and a whole bunch of, who's on
weird people.
X.
Weird
Elon Musk followers are on X.
Trump supporters.
And he put that on there to agitate them, to talk to his friends, and it leaked. You know what I mean? Because it could have went unnoticed. Because is there still a black Twitter?
I don't do Twitter at all.
Nobody does Twitter.
I don't have time because Twitter is just about yeah. But listen to what I was saying though. I said you never see her younger kids. You never saw. You saw Blue all the time. All the time you saw Blue, but you
Since
never
she came out right. You look like Solange.
Shut up! They always say that was like fun. Anyway, I'll be a part of the Knowles family.
That's her real mama, ain't it?
Who?
Solange.
Who's real mama?
Blue.
Okay, so
That's what that was.
We are not doing this. We are not going to do this right now. And but think about it. If that is true,
Where was Beyonce pregnant?
that's what I said. I don't feel like she was ever really truly pregnant.
Oh,
I feel like all that shit was photoshopped. That's me. But think about it. And when you look at her kids, they look like something's going on. You only see the daughter sometimes, right?
Lil Ivy? Or the little
Well,
ones? I don't know the little ones at all.
No, but
I
that's what we're
kid
talking
you
about. We're
not.
not talking about. We're talking about the little ones, right? The twins,
Yeah.
the boy and the girl. You never see the boy. Now, if her boy is like my daughter, it makes sense as why you don't see him. Because Max does not do loud noises. You know, my kids like to wear the headphones. She doesn't do the bright light, all the attention, the bright light. Like, it's too much. So imagine being Beyonce's kid when they go outside. Constant pictures. Loud people. It's too much. So they keep him in the house. Think about it. You never see him. Why don't you ever see him? We know he exists.
Who? It's twins, man.
Yeah, but think about it. You never see the boy. You don't know what the boy look like.
I don't be looking for them.
You don't have to look for him. Think about the Super Bowl. Who did you see when the Super Bowl comes? Every Super Bowl, you see Jay-Z, Blue, and the little girl. You never see the boy.
They too young to be outside.
The girl's there. The little girl's there. You never see the boy. So when Kanye made that tweet, it was just very, it was rude, you know, and a bit aggressive. But think about it, like, and a lot of people already been saying that about her kids. Like, her kids might have something going on. So
this is my thing with Kanye, honestly.
He just says what other
I
people
always
say.
think there's a method to his madness.
Absolutely.
And nobody knows what it is but
Kanye.
You know what I mean? And it might just be him and his mental illness attention seeking.
That too.
I don't have enough attention right now. I'm finna just say this right quick.
True.
And I know this will derive.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna just have my wife come outside with nothing but buttons on her
Man,
boobs.
that bitch had a contract to do that shit.
You know what I mean?
Plus,
Like I feel like
me.
he does stuff because the last Kanye song I remember is Jesus Walks. Now he didn't put out a couple of albums or whatever or whatnot, but I'm talking about me personally. You know what I mean? And when they was on the airplane with the fat white dude and they was singing a gospel song, I remember they was going in on that, you know? But Kanye musically, to me, I've been lost after the second album.
No, his new music is cool. I have a couple of his songs.
What songs do you know? Name 3 right now.
I'm not good at naming anybody's songs. I'm serious. I'm bad with names. I got the new Ye on my playlist. I don't remember the names of it.
Yay, damn it.
Yay. But anyway, about Ye and his tweets. There was another one that okay, so this also felt about the swastika thing. Now, I personally feel he only did that to counteract what happened with Elon Musk. And when you look at history of the swastika, it's not even actually a swastika. It's actually an African symbol that Europeans came and took and turned it into a hate symbol. That's a fact. It's an absolute fact. So I personally feel like Ye was playing devil's advocate when he went ahead. Kanye was playing devil's advocate when he went ahead and got the Ye shirts with the Ye shirts with the swastika on there. And people lost their damn mind. Now, the comments about not liking Jews and all that other stuff, I feel like that's probably just mental health. He's literally having a mental health moment, a breakdown, and he literally was crying out for help.
I feel like, and I really, I don't know Kanye personally, but just in observation, just looking at all that he's go through, I feel like he got to a level that he wasn't prepared for. You know what I mean?
Could be.
And the information that he got and the doors that opened to him and the things that he was made privy to made him... Because I remember when he started out, he was very much revolutionary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So...
He's a conscious rapper.
Revolution and that level of progress are contradictory. You know what I mean? Because you are a cog in the entity now. You know what I mean? So what are you going to do? And I feel like once he became a cog in the entity, it kind of counteracted his revolutionary and losing his mom and this, that, and the third, and fooling around with them Kardashians. And it was just like, he was just swirled up in the sauce. And he's in there. I feel like he's like in the sunken place. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like he's in there and he wants to come out.
Deep in there. Too.
You know what I mean?
So deep, it's like eating at him.
No, like on the sunken place, he was inside of himself, but he wasn't himself. So he's transcended all these levels to get to where he's at.
Absolutely.
But he's in there and he doesn't agree with all of the things that he's privy to, and you know what I mean. So he trying to warn us. I feel like he be trying to warn us about something.
I feel like he really,
what I mean. But
and
when he
crazy,
he looks crazy.
Yep,
you know what I mean. But he be trying to warn us, like y'all don't even know what's going on.
Right.
Y'all think I'm crazy. Y'all should see these folks. They're crazy,
Absolutely.
but it's tolerated and accepted
Absolutely.
and ingrained into the. You know what I mean.
And then watch 20 years from now. We're going to go back and people are going to look at these clips of Kanye like they did Tupac. You know what I mean? And they're going to be like, oh, wait.
Tupac wasn't never like that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like how people used to look at Tupac as not crazy, but
so Ye versus Tupac. I feel like definitely all them same doors could have been open for Tupac, and Tupac out the gate said, "Fuck the Illuminati."
Absolutely.
Because I remember them albums. He's like, Illuminati. You know what I mean? He got invitations. He's like, man, I'm not doing that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And they killed the boy for that. However it may happen or came about. You know what I mean? He was like, he opened a few doors because it was just progress, not knowing. But once he got to a certain level, he was like, man, hell no. Kanye opened too many doors and then was like, hell nah. But now you don't even know where the door to go back at. You know what I mean? Because he lost it all, they took it all, gave it back to him. He just, you know.
And then imagine losing your mom, and then losing your whole entire family. Your wife left you, took your kids. You know
all that stuff.
All that piling on. Then just think about it. He's Kanye. He can't go anywhere. They have videos of the man pulling up to his own house, and it's paparazzi waiting for him. You know what I mean? He come out the house to go to the car. Paparazzi waiting for him. Like, could you imagine never having any peace, no privacy, no regular living, nothing, 24/7, 365. So when he wears those masks and all that shit, I feel like he probably tired of people looking at him in this fucking how you like to wear shades. Like, imagine being... But for real, he's so crazy. But so when he wears like the oversized shit, he's probably saying like, I'm tired of having to dress and certain shit and be designer and wear your shit, make you money. So now I'm about to wear whatever the fuck I want, because whatever I put on, guess what? They're gonna buy that shit, and they bought it. But you crazy? You have it, but where I work, all them fucking kids got something from Kanye's line. Tennis shoes, it could be a t-shirt, it don't even fucking matter.
If he made them big Flintstone looking slides, I got like every color in them Adidas Flintstone looking slides with the stripes on them.
Of course you do.
Them is dope.
Of course you do.
Be back in them things.
See? So he
But I don't know if he made them. They might be the Y3. They probably bit that from because they look like
the Y3s like this?
But I don't know. They like, you know the slides I'm talking about?
I know exactly what
the ones I be wearing. But yeah, I do like those.
Ye is a very, very smart man. And people just be so quick to just judge him off of what he says instead of looking at the deeper message in what he's saying. On top of, we know he got mental health issues. You know what I mean? And it was obviously he was spiraling when all these tweets was coming back to back to back. And then, like, as you keep reading them, he starts pleading for help. He's like, somebody help me. Like, I lost my family, my kids. You know what I mean? Like, imagine losing all that shit and then having that fame. Most of you motherfuckers would have been killed yourself. Like, for real.
Okay. That was unnecessary. Unnecessary.
I keep going on and on about that, for real. I'm just saying about
Kanye West. Yay.
I feel like
Yay.
Jesus is very necessary. He says a lot of things people don't want to say or are scared to say or need to hear. It's just maybe his delivery can be a little rough, unnecessary. I just couldn't imagine never having any time to yourself. Like, to be able to just breathe and be a normal person. That shit is just crazy. Like, everybody needs time to themselves away from everybody. And I really feel like that has a lot to do with why he has the spiraling moments and the outbursts that he has. Because it's like, damn, it don't matter what the man do. He can't even go on vacation. You know what I mean? Anywhere they're taking pictures. I think that's super unnecessary. Everybody needs their personal space. I really feel like he's going to have a meltdown one day and it's going to be bad. No. I mean, like, a really bad one where he might end up in the hospital type, life or death type thing.
He has a couple times, for real.
Life or death? In the hospital, really?
He been in the hospital.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Like, I feel like it's coming and we're all watching the demise of this man because nobody wants to reach out and help him. What's yours?
I think that Kanye has made himself necessary, but we don't know how yet. I feel like he is in the future or in a parallel universe, and he's privy to information that we couldn't possibly fathom, like the president. But the president is charged with maintain composure, and he got all these different branches of government to help him to maintain all the secrets of the government. Kanye is just privy to all this stuff and just let loose with billions of dollars, and it's like, we'll take your billions, we'll give them back. Like, Kanye probably don't know how much money he got right now, for real. He don't know if he's a millionaire, billionaire, or 100,000aire at this point. You know, he just know he Kanye. You know, and I think that he's at a place where he will have to choose sides. And I don't feel like he's done that. You know what I mean? He's in new levels, new devils that none of us have probably ever seen.
A whole nother lifestyle.
You know what I mean? Like, really,
a whole nother lifestyle.
Really battling real life demons to damn near probably see him and talk to them and stuff. You know, so I think that it's very necessary for Kanye to get spiritual and mental health help. Just so he can navigate that. Not even saying nothing wrong with him, you know, or any of that, but doing that stuff on your own will lead to all of these different occurrences and cries for help and attention. Even if you are stating true facts, the way you're doing it is causing a reaction that will turn more people off than turn more people on. You know what I mean? And I really feel like deep down in the bottom of himself, he wants to, you know, help us. Because that's how he started out. Right. But he in a whole nother playing field right now. You know what I mean? So, and I think that the unnecessary is, I mean, honestly, just judging. Yeah, it'd be hard as hell because he just be doing so much stuff. Just so much stuff. And you be like, Kanye, what the hell? But we don't get it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because we not on our level. We think we get it, but we don't.
And then it's like I said at the beginning of this, I don't know Kanye personally. I need to know somebody personally before I could judge him.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If I don't know you and I could just if you just judge me based off the actions that you knew of me, like a lot of people do, then you'll have a certain perception of me. But people who really know me, you know what I mean? Yeah, but not the way other people may think I am.
Right? Yeah, he don't need like,
you know what I mean? So I feel like it's not possible for all of us to get to know Kanye, but I think that he may need some help.
Absolutely.
Somebody need to be able to reach Kanye.
Well, that wasn't his real partner. Let's just acknowledge that. That was.
What is that?
I could never parade my partner around like that. Okay, so Bianca, that's her name, right? Something like that.
Mm.
That y'all really don't believe like that was really like for love. That was literally to mock Kim.
She was a Kardashian copy.
That's exactly right. I'm pretty sure this woman sat down with lawyers and everybody. A whole
He's still
team.
in love with that lady for real.
Absolutely
How
still
did
in
you
love
fall
with
in love with that
Kim.
lady?
I'm pretty sure.
She bad, but come on.
Who? Kim
Kardashian?
Oh yeah, she bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm pretty sure that lady Bianca signed a whole contract and NDA and all that shit. And they was like, you gotta walk around half naked or completely naked like this for however many years, and this is how much you gonna get paid. Bitch, I would have did the same thing if I was single. Listen, I've been like, what? You gonna pay me how many million? Close, please, honey. I strip for less than that. Let's come on. Give me my millions. You gonna give me 10 million, 20 million to walk around in a thong? What? That's exactly what her ass did.
All right, well, we gonna pay Frisco to keep her clothes on here with this Necessary and Unnecessary podcast. We finna be out tonight, so tune in for that.
Diego!
And you can tap in and tune in with them and do that. So, thank you for joining us in the Necessary Room. Follow us, like, comment, share, subscribe. The Necessary and Unnecessary podcast. It's up, cuz.
Party time!